Hello YouTube, Robert Alvarez, the Psychic Witch, also known as Mr. Lighting in a Fan. Right now the time is approximately 10:43 p.m. Eastern Time, and the date is Monday, July 27th, 2020. So I wanted to take a few moments and express a lot of gratitude and praise because, well, it's important to express gratitude and praise. I mean, there are a lot of reasons, but that's just the basic reason. So first and foremost, thank you to Cheryl, who is the living goddess who owns Notions and Potions, for not only giving me the opportunity to have a home in her store and give readings at her store, but for also honoring who I am and what I do and honoring my talents and abilities. And of course, I also want to thank her right-hand goddess, Anne-Marie, for being so wonderful and so authentic and so funny. I absolutely want to thank one of my other many favorite people on the planet, my client slash student slash friend slash soul sister Lillian, for giving me the honor and pleasure of letting me stay with her in her beautiful home while I was in the Beacon and Cold Spring areas to give readings at Notions and Potions. I absolutely want to thank every individual who came into the store who had a reading with me, every individual who had a reading with me through Notions and Potions before I was there, after I returned, and of course I absolutely must thank the living goddess of culinary delights and one of my favorite fellow Whovians, Shirley Wenlock Hott, who is the owner of the Pandorica restaurant, for taking amazing care of the two friends and me on Friday night, which was Friday, I want to say whatever the Friday several Fridays ago was. No, actually it's there, Friday, July 17th, 2020, for taking outstanding care of the three of us. We had wonderful service, fantastic food, and I can still taste that white wine, peaches and mango sangria, which was, ooh. It's one of those drinks at the alcohol level you don't taste. You know, one of those dangerous drinks that's like, oh, I can have another one, there's no alcohol in this. Then you're on the floor, you know, after you had your second one. Yes, I wanted a second one. Really wanted a second one. But we know. I wanted to be able to walk upright and not be dragged like luggage in the street. And of course, the dessert was exemplary. It was an apple bread pudding. Just the whole thing, just the whole thing. It's what I call orgasm on a plate. That's what I call that, orgasm on a plate. The entire weekend was amazing. It was amazing. And of course, you know, I definitely want to thank Shirley's crew. I want to thank the staff and the servers of the Roundhouse. My very first time at the Roundhouse restaurant in Beacon, New York. Not at all my last time. I want to thank all of you who spread the word. I want to thank all of you for making my trip to and from Cold Spring and Beacon as enjoyable, as relaxing, as peaceful, and as prosperous as possible. And I want to tell you, I had a great time. Just a quick FYI, for as long as I've been giving readings at Notions and Potions, I do not give readings there in January and in August. January because that's my birthday month, and when January begins, the sun is in my sun sign Capricorn, and August because when August begins, the sun is in my rising sign Leo. It's an arrangement that I've done with every place where I give readings on a regular basis. I don't include Catland in this because I give readings at Catland by appointment only, whether it's an in-person reading, a phone reading, a video reading, an email reading. So I don't usually do this with Catland, and I have never felt led to do this with Catland. Hold on, my awesome audiovisual person has a strange look on his face. Well, it's not strange, but it looks strange to me. Is everything okay? You sure? Okay, just checking. I gotta check these things, you know. But yeah, so I really feel that it works best for me to refrain from giving readings in January and in August at Notions and Potions. That doesn't mean that I will be unavailable for readings for those months. It just means that I will not be giving readings in person at Notions and Potions. But, you know, those of you who want to have a reading with me using Notions and Potions fees, whether it's by phone, by video, by email, that can happen. Although at this point it's not going to happen until on or after Wednesday, August 12th, 2020, because as of tomorrow, which is Tuesday, July 28th, I begin a 3-day Sacred Solitude period, which will conclude on Thursday, July 30th. I know that I have a lot of videos to upload on Friday, July 31st, and I have a phone appointment, a phone reading, scheduled for 8 p.m. Eastern Time that evening. And then on both Saturday, August 1st, and Sunday, August 2nd, I'm completing my preparations for my vacation. Any last-minute packing, any additional items I need to take with me, anything that I might forget, that I need more of, etc. And yes, I will be bringing plenty of face masks, just in case. Yes, isn't that confirmation, Isis? And I'll feed you in a moment, because I know you're going to think there's less food in there. She's hissing. Well, if you let us give you a treatment, you'll feel a whole lot better, Isis. Like I said, nothing. She's eating. You know what that means. Anyway, so with that being said, I am very grateful, I am most thankful, I have a lot of praise, and at this point, I will not be available for readings again, technically, until, well, officially, until this Friday, July 31st, 2020, but officially as of Wednesday, August 12th, 2020. And I will be back at Notions and Potions in September 2020. Although the dates have yet to be established, I keep feeling guided and led to return during the last few days of September. So, but I'll make that official with Cheryl once I return from my vacation. But for now, YouTube, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for honoring who I am and what I do. Thank you for honoring everyone at Notions and Potions and all we do. Thank you for honoring everyone at Catland, also known as Catland Books, and all we do too. And finally, thank you so much for honoring all the crew at the Pandorica restaurant for everything they do as well. And yes, their GoFundMe page is still up and running, so if you want to have a 3-question reading, all you need to do is make a donation of a minimum of $10. And if you want to have a 6-question reading, make a minimum donation of $20, forward the confirmation email to me, and then regardless of how abundantly full my schedule is, I will answer all of those questions within 24 hours of receiving that forwarded email. Good night, many blessings to you and yours, and stay tuned for the next video, which will be when my awesome audiovisual person and I do another video, because this is my 7th video in a row today, Monday, July 27th, 2020, and we're done for the night, and we're done for the next few days, and that's the deal with that. And good night, and stay tuned for the next video.